Dr. Lorna Bradley is an ordained deacon in the United Methodist Church. She received her degrees, master's and doctorate of ministry degrees from Perkins School of Theology, and she and her husband have an adult son who has Asperger's syndrome. And one of the things Lorna has invested in is leading parent support groups for the past 4 years, worded in Welcoming Ministries for 10 years. And her new book is focused on this topic. It's called Special Needs Parenting: From Coping to Thriving, a wonderful resource for family groups. Welcome, Lorna.
I have a story to share that happened with a friend of mine. She was driving her van, playing chauffeur, with 3 passengers in her car. The first was her sister, who had encountered a virus when she was about 18 months old, and her life was irrevocably changed. Incredible special needs for her. Her son had intellectual disability, and his best friend has autism and perseverates on police officers. And so she's driving in her minivan and realizes she has forgotten her purse. So she does a U-turn and she's driving faster in her minivan because she has to get where she's going. And the little red lights come on and she gets pulled over and she gets out of the car and she goes, "Just shoot me." And the officer, "Get back in the car, ma'am." "Just shoot me, please." "Get back in the car, ma'am." So she gets in the car, hands on the wheel, and she goes, "Could you arrest me at least? Because I could get a night's sleep." She went on to found a residential program and day program for adults with functional disabilities. What does this have to do with my question, which is, what is an innovative program? We've talked a lot about inclusion today, but a lot of that focus has been on the individual person who has a disability. And realistically, it's a family system. It affects the entire family system when somebody has a disability. And when we look at other ways that churches reach out, if someone within a family is, say, diagnosed with cancer, we get that. And we think, okay, we need to provide transportation, we need to provide meals, we need to provide a support group, we need to reach out to the caregivers and help them as well. And the churches that are innovative are starting to get that idea of a holistic family approach to responding to the special needs that exist within a family. Eric Carter did a fabulous survey recently. It was families in the state of Tennessee looking at what they needed from their faith communities. And it wasn't just the one question of, do you need an inclusive program? It looked at what within the entire family structure is needed for that church to feel welcome within the congregation. And the one that's closest to my heart gets back to the parent who is the "just shoot me." Has anyone been the "just shoot me"? Yeah. We've been the "just shoot me" parent. We need our churches to walk with us and help us cope with some of those emotional and spiritual matters that we have as parents. And in Eric's survey, he found 71% of families want their churches to offer parent support groups, but only 12% of churches do. And as a pastor, I understand that, because when someone in my church came to me and asked me to lead a parent support group, I wanted to go to my local Christian bookstore and pull a Ready, Set curriculum off the shelf that said, here's how you lead a support group. Here's how you invite people to it. Here's how you sustain it over a period of time. Here are the key topics that parents need to talk about to process these emotions. That didn't exist. And so that actually spurred my doctoral work, which created this resource, so that when pastors have someone come to them that say, I'm in the "just shoot me" mode and I need help, I want churches to be equipped to be able to respond to that and walk with the entire family and be inclusive and welcoming to everyone that's there. So, thank you.